To the listeners, we have stupid conversations off air.
All the time.
And we just come in and start laughing. That's why.
Especially at the end. It gets worse at the end. The conversations that we have at the end after talking about this stuff, if only. If only.
Niggas don't even notice and we be canceled. So we're not going to do that. Anyway, how you feeling, my brother?
Well, pretty good. Pretty good. Saturday. It's early on a Saturday.
Yeah.
So can only go up from here, I guess.
Exactly. Why not? You got to open the song for us?
I do. So Ray Vaughn was at TDE's own. He dropped a song with Pusha T on Friday. Now this is the original verse version that I heard, but this is not the like for radio version, I guess. And a phenomenal song maker. And that song
I hate
is,
when they do those
Problems
fucking...
by Pusha T and Ray Vaughn, or by Ray Vaughn and Pusha T.
I hate when they do those Mount Rushmores and it's like, who's the fourth spot? It's Wale.
It's like not even debatable. Like Wale would wrap circles around some of them niggas because like I love False Prophets, but Groundhog Day might have been like better reply.
It was.
Like,
I don't know. Niggas, we've talked about it before. Niggas just don't like Wale. I said one day we're going to have to do like a real Wale appreciation pod.
When's his birthday? When's that nigga's birthday?
I don't know. We could Google it for sure.
Okay.
But I don't know if it's going to be a podcast. I feel like it got to be something else. Like, because we got to be able to play the music and...
we got to get that nigga on the show. That'd be the easiest way to do it. Just be like, so like we could play your music, right? If you hear
September 21st.
We got time to build around that too. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Do you think, I feel like we brought this up before, but do you think TDE is in an okay space?
Right now, if they releasing the albums that they say they're releasing, I could see them being in a good space at the end of 2024. Now, coming into 2024 with your top dog leaving, like,
yeah, it's tough.
It don't look good. But I'm looking forward to Schoolboy album because he don't ever
March
disappoint.
1st. Yeah.
And
they're saying Isaiah 2 this year, which I've always said Isaiah is my favorite on TDE, like even outside of Kendrick.
Then he just come out with an album like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
It's not coming out with another album.
They said, even Schoolboy said, yeah, Zay's coming this year too.
I had to see it to believe it.
Plus the 10 year of
I saw that they were doing the
Sylvia demo.
Yeah, and I saw that they were doing the like a compilation album.
Okay. So we'll see. And then,
but apparently all of them are supposed to be dropping this year, which just sounds ridiculous.
J-Rock is not dropping this year. That's just not happening. I fuck with Zakari.
Soul just dropped last year. I don't see him, like Herbert just came out 2023, right?
Yeah.
I don't see him dropping again.
Because he was doing a whole press run last year. So like to do that again, him doing that again is not happening. Like it's just not. And then
Zakari,
obviously
he needs to come out with more music.
He does. And like he is in this good space where like he compliments all of them. Like if you hear him on any of their songs, it's like, oh yeah, he boosts it. But then like if you listen to his solo project, it's really fucking good. People just don't think that like his voice matches his face, which is, I mean, fair.
Like, I'm about to say he doesn't. Like when I saw him, I was like, singer?
Yeah. Yeah. I thought he was like an engineer.
It's like,
But
nigga,
yeah, you think.
you sound like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Touche. Like,
Schoolboy Q went on a whole rant about how he looked like an angry bird. Like, yeah, he does.
nigga walk in the booth and you expected nothing but killer bars, and this nigga got a voice heavenly as hell.
Ray Vaughn, I'll admit I'm not like super up on him. I know he can rap, but
Yeah,
that I mean that's a
that's
given
how
for
I feel.
TDE.
Like that's probably why like I'm gonna play the other version of the song because it's not bad. It's just it don't hit the same. They made the original song with the whole like point of like letting niggas know how good he could rap.
Yeah, but the beat sounds like it's from Sagwa.
And that's what I'm saying. Like it's just like I was listening to it, and I listened to the whole thing because like I thought because in the video it's just Pusha T verse or whatever. So I thought like the beat changed when Pusha T verse came on. So I listened to the whole thing, just sitting there meditating, like, all right, when's this gonna get better? But
That's fair.
like again, if you like his flow and just like hearing him rap, that's the perfect like song. But like
Yeah,
when you put that Wu-Tang beat behind it, it's just
with no drums, no. Yeah, it's just weird. Yeah, and then reason we want you to win, like you can rap.
even if TDE don't, you know, your fans do, man. Your fans do. I didn't mean what I said earlier. I just said it because Punch said it. Yeah.
Welcome to another episode of the True Life Crisis Podcast. I'm Quan.
And I'm Scoob. Hey
I
man,
gotta
Punch
open the
said that
question.
nigga don't make. Punch
I
said that
gotta
nigga
open the
don't make.
question.
It wasn't me.
It's Black
Your own
History
label
Month.
mate. Your own label mate said you
Yeah,
don't make good music, nigga.
we not shitting on black people on Black History Month. And because it's Black History Month, the open question is, what was your favorite part about going to a HBCU?
Um, can I be daft?
Wait, what?
I said, can I be daft? Or the women?
Yeah.
Just go.
Do what you want.
Not going to try to articulate this too much.
Yeah, just do what you want.
Just going to say we went to a school that was at the time 72% female. So
With the number 2 nursing program in the state. So,
so there was a lot to enjoy about Winston-Salem State University from 2011 to 2013.
okay. That's it.
See, because like I made a lot of friends and like acquaintances and shit like that, but I didn't really hold on to any of them outside of you and your mail. So like on Facebook, it's all gravy. But like I don't like have any lasting relationships outside of ours from there. So it's like I don't.
That's fair.
I didn't graduate, so it's not like woo. Yeah.
Hey, man.
I'm an almost mater, not an alma mater.
All right. For me, yes, what he said, but having the opportunity to like learn from black teachers who wanted the best for me was probably something that I know I wouldn't have gotten at a PWI, because I've talked to people at PWIs and they were like, yeah, we were like one of 150 people in the classroom and the teacher didn't speak to any of us. Like,
Yeah.
And so that set me up for opportunities like research opportunities, like presentation opportunities. Like I still talk to 2 or 3 of my professors, and it's been how many years? Like I graduated in 2015, so
Damn near 10. You're getting old, nigga.
yeah.
You're getting old.
And I still like text them like, yo, how you doing? Like, so the fact that I've had these like lasting relationships, not just friendships, but like mentorships as well. Um, and it just set me up for like not only them giving me opportunities, but also giving me game. Like, hey, you are going to be one black man in a sea of white people if you go to a master's program. And that's going to be tough for you, but you can finesse it out. You can get money out of it. Like you can get opportunities out of it because they're going to want to like show that, hey, black people go to this university.
Yeah.
Like, um, so yeah, them giving me that game.
Especially in this program, because like
Yeah.
psychology isn't a thing that we look into at all, because
Yeah.
we're scared of how our mind works,
I
basically
wouldn't
due
say
to
that.
400 years of trauma. But
Yeah. Yeah. And I think people are like genuinely scared of therapy, even though they won't like say it and they can't articulate it that way. It is like,
and that's why I just said we're scared of how our mind works, because a lot of people will just shut it out. Like,
yeah,
whoa,
because it's like I've been going this far without really delving into the shit that I've been through. So why would I like reopen those wounds? And it's like it's not reopening the wounds; it's healing them.
yeah,
Like you think that like you're completely healed, and you're not. Like you still just randomly cry about some shit that you've been through. That's not like you should
yeah,
probably deal with that. Like,
like you can't listen to music or certain
yeah,
music because of a breakup that you went through or some shit like that, and it's just
yeah.
like
And
you should talk
therapy is
about that.
not just for like people who have gone through shit. It's really just like it's a
If you
checkup.
need, yeah, it's like if you need
Like,
somebody to talk to, like
yeah,
therapy is what this is for me, honestly. Like it's just to be like, all right, like I don't really talk to nobody outside of my parents
yeah,
and my girl, so it's just like, oh, it's nice to like have this weekly check in.
yeah.
It's so funny because every week that I have an opening question, we don't record. I gotta start writing these motherfuckers down.
Do you remember it?
Nah, not at all.
Damn.
I gotta, gotta, gotta stop smoking.
Okay.
Mm.
Um,
That's why I said I'm
but
gonna
yeah,
start writing them down. We go like 2 weeks. I'm gonna have like 5 opening questions.
for sure. But like when I started going to therapy, I saw it as like a movie theater. Like if I'm talking to my mom or my friends, they're gonna like try and give me shit that's like if I know like for sure I'm in the wrong, they'll try and like coddle it. Like, yeah, you was in the wrong, but I see why you did that. The I feel like a therapist is like a blank movie screen and you're just like giving them everything, but
Yeah,
you're seeing it objectively.
yeah.
Like it's not
It's a
to
biography, not an
coddle you.
autobiography. Like
Yeah, it's
it's,
like
it's like you get to tell them the story, and they get to write it and like edit it however they want to. So like
but it's
you
really more of a like, you see you fucked up, right?
yeah.
Like
And that's what I'm saying. Like they get to edit it. Like, all right, you was wrong right here. Like that's you probably could have put an apostrophe right here. Like it's
and
like
you just be sitting there like, damn, I did not think about it like that. But now that I am, I should probably implement some of this shit in my life. Like and not do that shit again. Like
yeah. No, I remember when I first started. When I was working for the school district, was that 2020? Like right
yeah.
before COVID hit. I was going through training and everything, and like that was the first time where I was like I was listening to a therapist talk to all of us about like what we were going to be going through in the schools and shit.
Mm.
And I was just like, man, fuck these kids. Like, I might need therapy. Like, y'all talking about what we gonna be doing for the kids. I was like, I might need to talk to you after this. Like, give me a number. Give me a number. And like, I
Yeah.
texted the guy a couple of times. Like, we never like sat down for like an actual session. But
Mm.
like it was just like realizing like like it's not bad to like have somebody who, like you said, doesn't know you.
Yeah,
but wants to help you.
yeah, yeah. My best therapist was a white woman, like middle-aged white woman, but like she understood shit. Like she understood Jeezy references. Like,
Shit, I told you what was that freshman year when I took psychology, second semester. Like I love Miss Donardo. Like
yeah,
I'm pretty sure that was her name. Like she
the
was
Bono. She was
the
trash,
yeah
but
yeah.
like I get it.
like like
Like
and she
literally
wasn't like
the
and she
whole
wasn't
fucking department hated her. But
and I
like I
know
get it.
and like because I don't know if I'm allowed to say her name, but like she had the same class that I had, and like she was mad because I had a higher grade than she did because it was like she's like I'm in the fucking honors program, like, and like she was coming home with like 80s and 85s, and I'm like, oh, here go my 90. And in the one class that I go to, like, you see, look.
Okay. Um. All right, bet.
Hey man, I told you, almost matter. I don't know.
It's all good. What you want to talk about?
How'd you feel about All Star Weekend? No, all right.
I mean, we can talk about it. It's so fucking trash now. Like, and don't get me wrong, the NFL ain't doing better. They got a flag football game going on right now. Sean Taylor is rolling over in his grave.
Like,
Like,
and it's like I'd be so mad for during the Pro Bowl because they always show that hit, and I'm like, bro, y'all are playing flag football now.
literally.
Stop showing this. Like, just stop. Like, this doesn't matter anymore this week.
It
Like,
really don't. Like, why is
this
this
hit,
on TV?
we will never see anything like this in the Super Bowl, let alone the Pro Bowl, nigga. Like, you don't let people hit like that. Stop showing us. Stop showing us greatness. I don't want to see it no more. Show us this mediocre shit that y'all show us every Sunday and call it football. Like, like the refs
You want to know how
suck.
bad it is? I didn't know it was a flag football game until I
Turned
was
it on.
flipping through the channels.
Turned it on.
It was like, it's flag football now? And then I Googled it and it said it's been that since 2020.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like,
And
what?
that's why all season I have been adamant about posting that by what is that, the Olympics in 2028 when they're integrating flag football.
Yeah.
The NFL will be flag football. Like it'll be the it'll be the like National Flag Football League by 2030 at this point. Like
I don't think so. I think
you can't
that's going to
hit
be a separate
anybody
thing.
now. And
Yeah.
it's going to be a separate league that more players go to because, nigga, I don't want to get tackled.
But they can at least bump. Like, did y'all play bump? Like, when we didn't want to tackle on concrete, it was like, all right, we'll
Two-hand
just bump each
touch.
other.
Like,
Like,
nah, we played 1, 2, 3 hold.
why?
Gotta stop the nigga's progression. It was like a real tackle.
Yeah, but if you bump them, then it's done.
Nah, 1, 2, 3 hold.
Okay.
You had to stop that nigga for 3 seconds. Like you literally had to count it out. Like
Yeah, I know.
like wrap that nigga up. 1, 2, 3 hold, nigga. Like, stop. Like, play is over.
But yeah, the All-Star weekend,
And that was if we wasn't tackling. Like it was just like
literally, that's why I said when we didn't want to play tackle on concrete, we was like, all right, let's just bump each other this time. Like, that's why I got this shit now. You probably can't even see it, but like,
bump
I
would have
got so
turned.
many scars, bro.
Like we did play bump, or I played bump because I didn't like the tackle. So like if we were playing in the street, the closest car was like, boom, eat that. I was the king of setting off niggas' car alarms. Like that was all I ain't like to hit. So I would just push niggas in the car. Like
Game over. Everybody just run. Childhood.
I think me and my cousin ran into a parked car playing football like the same week. I feel like she set me up though. I didn't set her up. she was backpedaling and the car was double parked. And she jumped into the car. Me, I was looking up at the ball like, oh yeah, I got it. Boom! Car. I
I
don't
hit
got it.
somebody into a light pole. I felt so bad.
Oh yeah, that's happened to me before too.
I was like,
Shout out to my man Rob. You know, that was a nice push in the back, bro. Like could have just let me catch the ball in peace, man. Look,
it just get too competitive. It's just like, no, nigga, you're not catching this one.
I was like 8 years old. All these niggas was like 12.
I hate that shit.
I was like, oh yeah, like, and I was tall for my age at that age, so like they used to let me play. I'm like, oh yeah, I got this, John. All I felt was hand to back. And I'm like, at 8 years old, like, nobody control, nigga. Oh, I'm running fast. Oh shit, I'm running faster. Oh no, the pole. Bing! Everybody know what a pole sound like when you hit that.
Oh, you just, ooh.
If you hear anything, knock the fuck out.
If you're not seeing birds going. What the? Tweety? When you get a twin?
Succotash.
Oh, man. All right. All-Star Weekend.
Yeah, because that got off. You can see how thrilling All-Star Weekend was. We started talking about the Pro Bowl.
I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know. A lot of people have been giving suggestions of like what should happen as far as like the game goes. And they say take that out and do a 1v1. Niggas not going to do that because
they don't want to play for
on.
real in the All-Star game. But so what make you think they going to play? They don't even take the dunk contest seriously. What make 1v1 would just be a 3-point shootout.
Anytime you got to get a nigga from the D League to come back and do a good dunk, it's like, come on, bro.
Shit, all them niggas was from the D League this year, wasn't they?
I don't think so.
All right,
what's his name played? Boston.
Well, he shouldn't have been in the shit. But
why was he in it? Like, what the fuck? Like, is he known for dunking? Like, what the fuck?
He's known for dunking on people. Like, I've never seen him like that 360 windmill that he did. He does that in the game. Like, that's probably like that, and that was his best dunk because the jumping over Kai didn't really.
A nigga jumped over Shaq. Why are you jumping over Kai? Like, what the fuck?
Like, he would have been better off if he would have had Jason Tatum sit down and Kai be the one to pass him the ball. Because then at least at that point, it would have been like, all right, you can't jump over 6'9" Jason Tatum. Understandable. Like, everybody can't jump over 7 foot niggas. Like let's not forget how abnormal that is to jump over somebody 7 feet tall. So like it's like, all right, yeah, like you needed a shorter person, so you got Jason Tatum to sit down, and then you got a famous streamer to throw you a pass. Like, cool. But to have your NBA player, friend, teammate fuck up the first pass, didn't even look like he knew what he was doing. He just threw the shit up in the air. Like, oh, I wonder how high Jalen could jump. Oh, didn't catch that.
Nope. Nope. My bad. Like, you're just my teammate. Like, I should probably know. Like,
never seen
we
you
should
practice.
Probably have some type of chemistry.
Never seen you practice this one before, but fuck it. And then they tried to make it better by showing that he did it in practice. And I was just like,
cool.
Like, it still wasn't a good dunk. If we're going to be honest, it wasn't a good dunk when D Brown did it in 1990 or whenever the fuck it happened. Like, yeah, I get it. Like, you can't see where the rim is at.
But he didn't even do that. He saw exactly where the rim was, dunked, landed, and then dabbed. Like, the fuck?
and it just held it there.
Is this 2014? Like, what the fuck is happening? Cam is in the fucking Super Bowl? Is that what's happening? Like,
Like, I
what is
hope
happening?
nobody noticed that my hand wasn't up the whole time.
Peekaboo. Peekaboo. All the babies was going crazy. Like, oh, where did he go? Like, the fuck?
And then
dumb.
Jaime Jaquez was the fourth person. But so it was two niggas in the G League, because we're not gonna act like Jacob Toppin actually been playing for the Knicks. Y'all whole team is hurt. So they was like, you? Your brother plays for Indiana. We could.
Them niggas look just alike too. Like, the fuck?
One just got braids.
Yeah. He put on his brother's shoes, and we were supposed to be like, oh, like
because like anybody could remember what dunks his brother did. What, 2 years ago? Like, nobody watched that shit.
No. Like,
we gave up after y'all robbed Aaron Gordon twice. Like, we just.
And even if I did, I don't remember the nigga shoes. Like, the fuck? It's not like he went in some retros. Like, get the fuck out of here.
My man ain't have on no AIs or no.
No. Like,
he ain't have on the crazy 8, the first Kobe's or nothing like that.
No. Like, we don't remember them shits. Throw them shits away.
Had on some ugly ass Space Jam Nike ADs.
Like, yeah, like some 4s came out that weekend. Put the 4s on. Like, what the fuck? Like,
I'm kind of mad that nobody talked about Mac McClung's first dunk. That first dunk was ridiculous, and everybody kind of just let it fly by because he didn't get a 50 for it. Yeah. And what he should have did was went over and smacked the shit out of Gary Payton and and the old boy from the Pacers, because how the fuck was that not? My man jumped over his friend, grabbed the ball, let the ball go, like in midair. Like, hey, look.
That shit was ridiculous.
Hey, look.
Whoop, whoop, bang.
And then dunked it. Like,
yeah.
And never looked for the rim. Like,
but even Kenny said, he was like, they don't got their glasses on. They're too fucking old to be doing. Like, Kenny was on one. Like, that whole weekend.
Yeah, nah. He was on, like, Troel and B the whole, like, because he even started trolling himself during the fucking Steph and Sabrina shit. Like,
yeah,
my man, the whole time she was shooting, oh yeah, shoot or shoot, shoot or shoot. As soon as Steph beat her, that bitch should have been shooting from the women's line. She ain't have no fucking chance. What the fuck?
I feel like niggas was trying to, like, not understand his point on purpose. Like, I got what he was saying. Like, to make it even, she should shoot from her line, he should shoot from his line, and we see who the best shooter is in their respective sport. Like,
and the reason why I disagree is because she had a higher score than every nigga in the 3-point contest.
Now that is true.
So
the whole time she was shooting, I was like, why the fuck she not in the actual 3-point contest? Like,
I thought she was gonna start off slow and then like get hot. That bitch started off with like 9 in a row. I was like, oh shit, Steph, are you okay? So I don't think you should have. I was nervous for him, and then she missed like 3 in a row, and I was like,
but that whole stretch, I was like, why is she not in the regular one? Like, what the fuck is going on? I feel like next year they're for sure gonna like add WNBA players in the regular 3-point contest. Cause look at what the fuck she just did. Like,
that shit was like, and it wasn't like she hit like a whole bunch in a row and then missed a whole bunch in a row. She hit 9 straight, missed like 3, and then made like 6 more. Like, what the fuck was I doing?
Just kept hitting. Niggas was just like, At least I was. Like, first of all, she's amazing. Like, but second of all, why is she not in the normal one? I don't understand it. What is the separation?
Yeah,
Like,
nah, I know the niggas that was in the 3-point contest was sitting there watching, like,
whew. Like, thank God.
shoot, she could shoot.
Shoot.
Because I just knew Dame was going like I thought Dame was going to get 30 that last round, and then he got
Yeah.
to that last rack. I was like, nigga, who you?
Miss, make. I was like,
I was
okay.
like, and it was like when he took his time on the last one, I was like, he gonna do Dame time.
Yeah.
Like he ain't just fold the whole fucking. I was
Yeah.
like, nigga, you had to make one. You had us sitting here like. Nigga gonna talk about some damn.
Did you see the skills competition?
No. I haven't watched the skills
No.
competition. I haven't.
Nobody's watching that shit.
I seen a picture on Facebook and it was like 2014, and the you know how they had the little plastic like little it looked like a basket like
Oh yeah.
for the like passenger. It looked like it was like a basket that they cut open. For this joint, it was like a big ass box with a circle in between it.
You could just. Matter of fact, let me go through. What the fuck, bro?
I seen clips of Anthony Edwards shooting left-handed. I was like, he shot left-handed during the competition. That should tell you how much niggas
They
care.
don't take this shit seriously at all. Like, the celebrity game was like cool. Michael Parsons went the fuck off. Like, they had Kai just sitting there like, yo, I'm open. Like, hey.
But like, Michael Parsons went off. Who was the next biggest person on the court?
Meta.
And he 50 damn near.
Yeah.
And if it wasn't him, it was CJ Stroud, and he's a quarterback.
Yeah.
Physically, Michael Parsons should have went off. And if he got the slightest bit, like, if he got the slightest bit of talent. Now, would I have loved to see Michael Parsons versus Myles Garrett? That,
of course.
they got to do that. Like
two big ass niggas.
like
who can actually hoop.
Like, don't give me a defensive lineman versus a quarterback. Give me the two best defensive linemen that could hoop. And then, I don't know if he considered it as a celebrity, but Nick Foles got a nice little jump shot. Like, him and CJ Stroud could have went at it. Like,
why not?
He a Super Bowl champion. I think that gives him some kind of celebrityism. Shit, could have got fucking Peyton Manning. He played for the Colts. Like,
oh, there you go. You had froze that for a little bit. I was like, oh shit. But yeah, I don't see why not.
What we got next? Because it's not really much else to talk about for All-Star Weekend. Do we need to talk about the game?
No, because nobody's watching that shit. It's not competitive at all. I think at the halftime it was like 100 to like 80. Like, nigga.
Yeah, I think it was 96 to like 79 or some shit like that.
Nobody's watching that shit. And I felt like after Kobe died, like that year, niggas was like, oh yeah, Mamba mentality. We gonna go at each other. And
that was because they had introduced that whole like it was supposed to be like a Mamba mentality to get them to play. So it was like the first 3 quarters essentially didn't count, and it was like the first person to 24 in the 4th quarter or something like that. And it's just like I like that in sense, because it's like if you know what you're playing to, then like of course it's gonna make you play a little harder. Yeah, like but at the same time it's like playing 5-on-5s or 24 with 5 to 10 of the greatest players on the planet is easy work. Like, so the 4th quarter would be like 4 minutes long, and then the game is over because niggas still just chucking up threes. Like, shout out to Dame Lillard because he make those half court shots look way too fucking easy.
Easy as fuck. Like, normal shooting form. He's not heaving it. Like
the only thing he changes is like the base of the shot. Like he lifts his legs a little more, but like
it's fucking ridiculous. Like, I don't know what to do though. Like what?
They can't fix it because
I'm like,
you can't make the players care more.
Yeah, you can't do anything that's like, oh, if the East wins this, then they get home field advantage, home court advantage in the first
And I
round of the
think
play.
they could do that because like baseball did it for a little while. So like I feel like the winner of the baseball All-Star game, they had like home court or they had home field for the World Series.
Yeah.
So it's like it makes you kind of take it a little serious, but like I don't think they do it anymore, which is why the All-Star game in baseball will be like 18-18. Like, why are we going into over like extra innings for the All-Star game? Like,
plus niggas only watch the home run derby, so it's just like, yeah, I want to see these niggas hit it out the park 50 times, like. But I don't necessarily want to watch the game, and that's from a baseball fan. Like,
yeah, because I haven't watched the All-Star game in at least 4 or 5 years. Like,
no, like I watched the home run derby because Soto was in it, but like other than
I
that,
didn't even watch that this year because like the Red Sox suck. I don't even think we had an All-Star this season. Like,
and that's the thing about baseball too. You really don't want to watch teams outside of your team.
Yeah,
like, it's just weird
because it's too long of a like process. And yes, they made it a little shorter, but like,
but you still got to be invested.
Yeah, like, and I like certain baseball players, but none of them like enough to like sit there. They only bat 3 times a game, like
right. Like, oh, here you go again. Like, 3 hours wasted because you wanted to see this nigga 2 times. Like,
and it's not like he Barry Bonds, so like,
right,
you're not
like
invested in it. Like,
if you hit the ball 3 times out of 10, you're a fucking Hall of Famer. So it's just like this nigga struck out twice. Like he hit the 3rd time. Nah, I'm cool. I just don't know what the NBA could do. I really don't. I don't even know if they. I mean, Adam Silver is like he's innovative for sure, but like I don't even think he's worried about fixing that. Honestly,
I mean, I think he is because I think if he wasn't, I don't think he has Larry Bird come out at the press conference and say like, "I want y'all niggas to take this shit seriously." Now, does what Larry Bird think mean anything to anybody?
oh,
In
fat
20,
nose head.
right? Shut your old white ass up. Like, you was nice back then because all them niggas couldn't do what we could do. Like, I think it's so funny. The one dude who be posting all of them like fuck the 80s videos on Facebook and shit. Like, the 80s is trash. He be going in on them niggas, but it's like he pick out the like worst like moments ever. He be like, look, this nigga Jordan can only go right. Look at this shit. And it's like, bruh, he was like in 1984. Yeah, you probably didn't have to go left as much.
Them niggas was playing in flat foot ass Converses. Like, you think they had a rehab? Nigga, they were doing coke. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, they were drinking in the back.
Pain relievers. Nah, nigga, give me that cognac.
The fuck is you talking about? They went on a bender right before the game. And then put up 40.
Some rubbing alcohol and tape, nigga.
Exactly. He has blisters on his feet. You think he can? And he got called nigger.
Especially when they was in Boston.
They doing that today. Boston just racist.
That nigga crossover Larry Bird. Dumb nigger.
Larry Bird couldn't do wrong in their eyes. He's their great white hope to this day, nigga. Yeah, of course they can't go left, nigga. What the fuck?
They was talking during the 3-point contest, and they was like, Oh yeah, Larry Bird won his last 3-point contest with a score of 17. I wanted to flip shit. I wanted to flip shit. It's like 7 fucking teams. It's like, if we talk about this nigga like he was fucking. I was like, please tell me. It went in overtime and he made 17 in 24 seconds. I was like,
that shit was so funny when he said it. I was like, what?
That's some bullshit.
Because one of the greatest shooters of all time said it. And I was like, what?
Like, it was Reggie Miller bigging up Larry Bird about 17 fucking made threes.
You? No! Not from you. Kenny could say that. You know, nigga. The
fuck? I was sitting there like, Reggie, you would smoke that 17 threes with your fucking eyes closed.
Cheryl will smoke that shit. The fuck? 17? Oh my God.
I was so mad. Like, oh man, we've been talking about Larry Bird like this nigga didn't miss. Whole time. He out here shooting 15 for 50.
Shit.
That is 3 shots from each rack and 1 money ball. Like, get the fuck out of my.
It was just the realization that, like, 17, but then this is coming from you, nigga. Like, shut up. And it wasn't like a sarcastic, like, he was saying it like, yeah, he was did that.
Bigging that nigga up.
That shit pissed me off.
He was bigging that man up over. I could go out there and make 17 threes in 70 seconds.
I'm like, how much was the money ball worth? Like, the fuck did he hit a money ball?
And that's what I'm saying. Like, if you do the math, that's 3 regular shots from all 5 racks and then 1 money ball. Like, the nigga was shooting 16 for 50 or some shit like that, and we was just out here acting like he was God. Like,
and I get it. Like, they needed him in Magic because they were like Showtime. They were the rivalry that propelled the NBA. But, like, come on, bro. Like, this fat nose ass nigga wasn't like, come on. He's a legend. Like, he is. But come on.
Like, all these years I've been hyping up the fact that, like, oh yeah, Larry Bird won the shit with his jumpsuit still on.
Right. The nigga was restricted.
Nigga wasn't making nothing, no. Like, everybody else was just shooting real bad. Like, if he only had to score 17, I'd have walked out there like, yeah, this is a piece of cake.
Yeah. You up there like, hold up. Why am I missing? I should probably take this here. And then it's over.
Oh, I still won? Shit. All right.
Nice. We got about 15 minutes left. What you want to get into?
Want to talk about the world's perfect butt? I want to show everybody the most perfect butt.
You know,
most perfect butt. Most perfect.
Yeah.
But.
And every day, right? Like, I completely understand the idea of, like,
perfection?
No. The idea of whoever's telling the story controls the narrative, right? Like, so if you tell the story from the conqueror's perspective, yeah, the lion was pussy. But, like, if you tell it from the lion's perspective, nah, them niggas jumped me. Like, so, like,
them niggas had guns and everything.
Yeah,
I wasn't prepared for that.
They got my head. Like, it was 3 of them and they had guns. What the fuck? But like, so that what I'm saying is that permeates throughout everything. Like whatever we're watching, whatever we're doing, whoever is telling the story controls the narrative. So yes, to white people, and I'm gonna pull it up. This is the perfect butt.
Nah. To America, nigga. America. Don't.
I remember.
This is America's most perfect butt.
Let me share my screen.
That should say America.
Said that this is the most perfect butt in America.
Perfect.
They did a whole segment on this.
Gene makers say this woman has the most perfect behind in America.
I feel very
Look at that
flattered that
thing.
anyone would say that I have a perfect butt.
Gene designers say
You were right.
Wagner's bottom is not too big, it's not
You
too
can't even
small.
see it in the black
Just
jeans.
perfect.
Tasha's curves are in all the right places. Mile-long legs. She's thin but curvy at the same time. And her hip-to-waist ratio is perfectly proportioned.
To achieve her perfect derriere, she sweats.
All right, y'all.
Perfect derriere. You knew it was over when he said derriere. She got that thing be thangin'. The invisible curves and all, man. You ain't even know.
If she laid down on a bed and you put sheets on it, you wouldn't notice that she was there. That's how flat that shit is. The fuck is you talking about? It's so many beautiful round asses on black women. And this is the perfect butt.
And it ain't even have to be a big one. Y'all could have went to like Tiana Taylor.
A muscular one, like a nice little round petite one. Like
Shit, I could find some white women with more perfect butts than
this bitch said she has the perfect curves. Where? The fuck is you talking about?
I told you, bro, the invisible curves. That's the new thing, I guess. Like,
Curves. If that was a road, you going straight down. Like, a little bump. Other than that, like, the fuck are you talking about? Perfect curves.
I watch wrestling on a weekly basis. I see better butts.
Nigga, I got more ass than that. What the fuck? Like, what the fuck is you talking about?
Butts is the new thing in wrestling, nigga. You got these women out here in wrestling. They is thangin'.
But perfect. Perfect for who? Like, in the black jeans, you literally could not see it. Like, I'm not gonna lie, you can see a butt. You can see it curves a little bit. But in the black ones, there was nothing there. Like, she looked like fucking Hank Hill. Like, what the fuck is you talking about?
I told you, man, her husband is the lead editor for that one. Like, he's like, hey, my wife got the perfect ass.
He's a good liar. Like,
yeah, perfect. It's nice, round.
You think
voluptuous? Started using all the words. Shorty got the apple bottom jeans.
She get out the bed, like, baby, you thick.
Thick as ice melting.
Bitch thick as paint thinner. The fuck are you talking about? Oh my god, he's a really good liar because he for sure saw better asses.
Yes.
Like,
yes,
they've been out to the movies and he saw a black woman just walk past. He was like, oh shit, like, baby, you are perfect. Like, I just couldn't lie like that. Like, and I get it, when you're in a relationship, you kind of got to, but like, that's why I'm not in a relationship. One of the many reasons why, because I just feel like, baby,
not a liar. No.
it's not that I'm not a liar. I'm a bad liar. Like niggas know when I'm lying. Like my face tells it all. I'm lying. Like, I just can't lie. I'm sorry. The perfect ass. That pisses me off. You got a closing song.
Before I get to closing song, I want to give a shout out to two young ladies out there in the sports world. First is Kiana Christmas, a high school basketball player, had a fucking quintuple double. That's hard to say.
Quintuple double.
11 points, 20 rebounds, 11 assists, 10 steals, and 10 blocks. Was the other team just handing that bitch the ball?
It's going crazy.
Hey, here's a steal. Shoot it right into your hand. Here you go.
Piggybacking off of that, though, shout out to the Dunbar girls. They just won their 5th straight championship. So shout out to them.
Oh yeah, they out there beating motherfuckers by 85 and shit in high school basketball.
They beat Cordoza 90-6.
Yeah, that's bad. That's bad. I'd have just started fighting.
Like, why are we still playing?
It'd have been 70-2, and I'd have been like, oh damn, I guess I'm gonna just go over here and punch they coach because like, why he still letting them do this to us?
Right? Like, why y'all still running plays? Fuck.
Just looking at the scoreboard, like, oh yeah, we gotta fight. 70-2. How they get 70? Like, did the score start off at 68?
Right. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, what did we do?
But yeah, she had a quintuple double. That is amazing. And then another young lady's name is Audrey Jimenez. She won the state title in wrestling against boys in Arizona. Fucking pussies. What the fuck kind of shit?
But if you look at the highlights, she was folding them niggas.
Oh yeah, nah. She
was doing one boy dirty.
Her arms look scary. Like I was just like, oh, Miss Jimenez. Like I do not want to be putting a full Nelson by her. Like that's go to sleep. Okay.
He was just like, I'm done. Please. She went. I'm done. I tap.
For our go home, I feel like I'm not going to do the song, and I was hoping that it was the album. Justin Timberlake released another single for his album. He's just going to keep playing with my emotions out here. Because it was like, oh, now in spatial audio on Apple Music, and they got Future Sex Love Sound and the 2020 Experience. So I'm like, oh, he must have dropped a new album. Nope. Just a song. A song. Got me all hyped for nothing. Hopefully his comes out March 1st too. And then next Friday would just be amazing. I am actually going to end this out with a song. This is Saturn by SZA. New SZA.
She's singing in cursive again.
And that song is Gangsta by the Free Nationals, A$AP Rocky, and Anderson .Paak. I apologize for that SZA song. I mean, y'all probably liked it. They're going to keep calling me a hater. But.
Well, y'all, this has been another episode of True Man Across the Podcast. I've been Quan.
And I'm Scoob. Peace.